Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's get, though, to some stocks on the move this past week. It was a holiday-shortened trading week, just 4 days, but a lot came at investors. Bloomberg News equities reporter Jordan Fitzgerald, she is in our studio. Where shall we begin?
That's up to you. Dealer's choice.
Oh, okay. Genuine Parts.
Let's go with Genuine Parts then. Genuine Parts down about 20% this week. That's the worst week since October of 2024, and those shares closed at a May low today. Genuine Parts did report results this week, and that did include a plan to split off its industrial part business and its auto part business. Some analysts viewed that as a positive, some viewed that as a negative. The auto segment has struggled and underperformed the industrial, but the market really doesn't seem to enjoy this plan given how the stock has moved. The Q4 EPS also did miss.
Yeah, that was a rough one for this week. And very specific in terms of fundamental reasons, right?
Yeah.
At least based on investors.
Okay, let's go to Omnicom. I feel like I should know what this company is, but
it's an advertising
don't think I do.
firm.
Okay.
Yeah, those shares were conversely up over 20% this week. That was the best week since 2020 for Omnicom. Came very close, about 1% shy of having its best week ever, and closed at a March high today. That company did report results on Wednesday. Fourth quarter revenue did beat, and the company initiated a $5 billion buyback program. UBS also said that the company has really strong momentum at the moment.
Yeah, that one, when the earnings came out, man, that stock just shot up.
Yeah, it's one, like you said, it doesn't really stick out to you. It flies a bit under the radar and just had this big blowout week.
I was amazed at some of the names that were moving this week that weren't necessarily household names. I said it a lot this week.
Okay,
but
yeah, usually I'm here on Friday and we talk about SanDisk and then SanDisk again, and now we've got a little bit more diversity here.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, take us to Garmin. Ticker is GRMN. Tell us about the move this week.
Yes, Garmin, which is a consumer electronics maker, up 16% this week. That's the best since November 2024. Company also reported on Wednesday. This is a big earnings theme this week, and its full year pro forma EPS forecast really blew expectations out of the water. KeyBank also said it was a beat on the top and bottom line.
So interesting. Remember when Garmin was just like that thing that you kept in your car and the GPS? Nobody uses those anymore, right?
No, I honestly couldn't tell you a product that's not a GPS.
Yeah, okay. But so they have watches, right?
I guess. I don't know. They're big in marine, I know, like on the water in terms of navigation.
You still
and
need
stuff.
GPSs on boats, I guess.
That's right.
You totally
Carol's
need.
a big sailor.
You can pull out the sextant and you can look at,
Yes.
the compass, but it's really nice to have GPS.
I'm impressed.
All right. This is a story that I feel like you need to bring in.
Okay, yes. So finally, let's finish on Blue Owl. Ticker OWL. It was a big week for this stock. What happened?
A hoot, one could say.
Oh my God. That was good.
Thank you.
You need that.
Down 12% this week. That's the worst since April of last year, and the stock closed at a 2023 low. And there's just all of this worry going on with private credit markets. Yesterday, Blue Owl decided to restrict withdrawals from one of its private credit funds, and this caused a huge sell-off amongst peers like Ares and Apollo and Blackstone. And today, it came out that the company would be unable to secure financing for a CoreWeave data center project, which is kind of adding on to these worries that investors have on this private credit name.
Yeah, that was a big blow to that company, and also was a big blow to CoreWeave's stock as well. That stock was down over 10% just on the day, and all speaks to that AI jitters that are going on in the markets, whether it's a data center or a private credit fund that invests in AI or data or software.
Yeah, and it may take some time, right? The AI scare trades until we kind of figure this out, because as everyone says, the invest, the spend, the build out, we're kind of early in.
Seems like the only constant is volatility.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes a market, that's for sure. All right, we're going to leave it there. Jordan, thank you so much.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.